dignitaries of nurses are the heartbeat of healthcare, healing with their hands, comforting with their hearts, and serving with endless compassion. Distinguished guests, dedicated faculties, staff nurses, and our students, good morning and a very warm welcome to you all. Let us celebrate the spirit of nursing with pride, unity, compassion, and dedication.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to Nursara-2026, organized in celebration of International Nurses Day by Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences as association with Department of Nursing, Kanachur Hospital and Research Center. As we celebrate 10 glorious years under the visionary leadership and unwavering support of our backbone, Dr. Haji UK Monu sir, we also witnessed to Nursara-2026, organized in celebration of International Nurses Day.
Joy of this occasion, we are fortunate to have with us our chief guest, Dr. Sister Alfonsa Ann Cheryl, Superior, Nirmala Convent, Ullal. Dr. Haji UK Monu sir, in his absence, Honorable Chairman, Kanachur Islamic Education Trust, Mr. Abdul Rahman, Director, Kanachur Institute of Medical Sciences. We are graced today by the presence of other distinguished dignitaries and esteemed invitees whose participation significance to this occasion.
Today, we gather here to recognize and appreciate the selfless service, compassion and dedication of nurses. This year's inspiring theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, Empowered Nurses Save Life, remind us of the invaluable contribution nurses make in shaping a healthier society. Nurses are not only caregivers but also educators, leaders and pillars of strength for patients and families.
Today's program has been thoughtfully arranged to honor and appreciate the nursing profession. This celebration is not only a tribute to the nursing profession, but also an opportunity to inspire future nurses to serve society with knowledge, kindness, and commitment. I feel proud to be a part of this noble profession and this meaningful celebration. I hope today's program will be memorable and inspiring for everyone present here. On this special occasion, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the nurses for their selfless service, sacrifice, and dedication to humanity. Once again, Happy International Nurses Day to all.
To begin this auspicious gathering, may I shall request everyone to rise for the state anthem. The time has come to honor the land that sustains us and the heritage that defines us. May I now request Miss Relate and team, let us join our hearts and voices in respect.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदिवनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನ ವೇಷ ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಚಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಶಂಕರ ರಮಣುಜ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಮಧ್ವರ ದಿವ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ರನ್ನ ಚಡಕ್ಷರಿ ಪೊನ್ನ ಪಂಪನ ಕುನಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸನ ಮಂಗಳಧಾಮ ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯಾರಾಮ ನಾನಕ ರಾಮಾನಂದ ಕಬೀರರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ತೈಲಪ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳರಾಡಿದ ನಾಡೆ ಡಂಕಣ ಜಕಣರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೀಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ತುಂಗಾ ಕಾವೇರಿಯ ವರರಂಗ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನರುದ್ಯಾನ ಜನಕನ ಹೋಲುವ ದೊರೆಗಳ ಧಾಮ ಗಾಯಕ ವೈಣಿಕರ ರಾಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಗೇಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ
Kindly be seated.
Every noble endeavor begins with a prayer. A single thought lifted towards heaven connects our soul to the Almighty. With reverence to invoke God's blessings upon us, I now invite Mr. Amal Shah and someone for the recitation of the Holy Quran. I request to remain seated in the silence during prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
He, Allah, is the one, Allah who is sought by all. He begets not, nor was he begotten, and there is none comparable to him.
To honor this tradition of respect and togetherness, I now invite Mrs. Carol Karishma, Assistant Professor, SNA Advisor, Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, to deliver the welcome address.
To everyone present here, it is my privilege and honor to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all gathered here today for the celebration of International Nurses Day, that is Nursara-2026. This special occasion reminds us the invaluable contribution, dedication, compassion and service rendered by the nurse towards humanity. First and foremost, we are honored to welcome Dr. Haji UK Monu sir, the esteemed chairman of Kanachur Islamic Education Trust, in his absence. We take pride in welcoming Mr. Abdul Rahman, our Honorable Director, Kanachur Institute of Medical Sciences. Your dedication to academic excellence and holistic development of students is truly commendable. A warm welcome to you, sir. It is my privilege to welcome today's chief guest, Dr. Sister Alfonsa Anshul, Superior of Nirmala Convent, whose presence today adds great value and honor to this celebration. I request our director, Mr. Abdul Rahman sir, to welcome Dr. Sister Alfonsa Anshul with the token of the sapling. We are privileged to have Dr. M. Venkatai Prabhu, respected member, Kanachur Health Science and Advisory Council. A warm welcome to you, sir. A hearty welcome to our beloved principal, Dr. Professor Molly Saldana, Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, whose guidance, encouragement have always been the backbone of every initiative we undertake. I welcome you, madam. A warm welcome to Dr. Dokonimonis, Medical Administrative Officer, Kanachur Hospital and Research Center, for his great support in all our endeavor. Thank you, sir. I extend my gracious welcome to Mrs. Irene Saldana, Nursing Superintendent, Kanachur Hospital and Research Center. I welcome you. Welcome to Professor Sherin Joseph, Vice Principal, Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences. A warm welcome to Ms. Josie Paul, Deputy Nursing Superintendent, Kanachur Hospital and Research Center. I welcome you, ma'am. I extend my heartfelt welcome to all the teaching and non-teaching staffs of Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, as well as staff nurses and support.
Music coming. As the lamp is lit, may knowledge shine brighter, compassion grow deeper, and service becomes a floral tribute to Florence Nightingale.
Administrator and mentor with an inspiring professional journey. Spanning over 43 years in the field of nursing and healthcare education, she completed her GNM from St. Martha School of Nursing, Bangalore, and pursued BSc and MSc Nursing from Father Muller's College of Nursing. Adding to her remarkable academic achievements, she earned her PhD from the University of Technology, Australia in 2004. Throughout her career, she has served in prestigious institutions such as St. Martha's Hospital, Father Muller Hospital and College of Nursing, St. John's College of Nursing and Athena Institution of Health Sciences, holding esteemed positions including Vice Principal, Dean and Clinical Instructor. She has contributed immensely to academics and professional development through publications, seminars, workshops and a resource person at various programs. Her dedication to ethical and quality nursing education is reflected in her service as a BOS member and ethical committee member at reputed institutions and universities. Presently, she continues her inspiring service as the superior of Nirmala Convent, Ullal. Dr. Sister Alfonsa Ann Chiril truly stands as a beacon of wisdom, leadership, compassion, and lifelong commitment to the nursing profession. Thank you, ma'am, for joining with us.
Our institutional vision into reality every single day. To motivate the gathering audience, I have the honor of inviting our director, Mr. Abdul Rahman, to address the gathering.
Dignitaries on all the days, staff and students. A very good morning to one and all. Save a life and you are a hero. Save hundreds of lives and you are a nurse. First and foremost, I wish you all a happy Nurses Day. Happy Nurses Day to you all. We have to be proud of our profession. I am very proud to say that I am a nurse and I am able to do something to the suffering humanity. Though I don't work in the hospital at present, I take care of 30 elderly and 6 sisters in the convent. Where I stay at present is a retirement home. All are 95 to 53 years old. Therefore, what I want to tell you to my colleagues and students today is, let us recall our lamp lighting day or graduation day, where we pronounced our oath to follow the lady with the lamp. We also have a beautiful nurse's prayer, which at least some of us pray daily. In this prayer we say, Sweetest Lord, may I appreciate the dignity of my vocation, and while ministering unto them, may I minister unto thee. This is what we are called to be, to recognize Jesus in whom we minister. And we have learned that a nurse should enter into the skin of a patient. She should become the consciousness of the unconscious, sight for the newly blind, leg for the new amputee, and confidence for the young mother. We require love, compassion, commitment, and competency. You want to be a real nurse. Treat each patient as you treat your father, mother, brother or sister, and see if Jesus in them. Every year, May 12th we celebrate the Nurses Day with a theme. And you are familiar with the theme. This year, the theme is Our Nurses, Our Future. Empowered nurses save life. Empowered nurses save life. The theme emphasizes that investing and empowering nurses is essential in improving patient care. Empowered nurses save lives. Are we empowered to save lives or take care of our patients? Here, no one can empower us. Empowerment should come from within or our desire to be empowered. The theme comes at a critical time as global health faces challenges from workforce shortage, rising healthcare demands, and increasing effects of conflict and climate change. Nurses continue to sustain care, protect communities, and hold healthcare systems together. Florence Nightingale gained the nickname Lady with the Lamp because she was going around at night carrying a lamp and and caring for patients. Today, we don't carry a lamp, but we continue the same work. Why I say is that all other health professionals or people
Delighted to have Dr. M.
peacefully
Venkataraw
sleeping.
Prabhu
It is the nurses who goes around caring for
Venkatraya
patients,
Prabhu
spending their
Member
sleepless
Kanachur
nights
Health
and
Sciences
caring for them.
Advisory Council on this
Let the radiance
auspicious
of our
occasion. I
smile
request sir to
and
share
loving
his
touch brings joy and hope
insightful
to the
thoughts
sick.
on this occasion.
As we all know, nursing is the largest profession in the world. Nurses have various roles to play, and most of the time work in tough environments where patients is part of our job. Despite being the backbone of healthcare system, nurses often face financial constraints, and their role is frequently undervalued or underestimated. When the patients discharge and go, what do they say? They thank the doctors and they say that doctor or this doctor treated us. But they never say this nurse took care of us. Due to financial constraints, most of the nurses leave the country and go where they are paid well as well as respected by the healthcare chain. Many of our nurses and some of my own students are in good position, working as nurse practitioners, policy makers, researchers, and they help the doctors in diagnosing the patient and caring for the patients. Since many of our nurses leave our country, the country's economy also suffers. We don't have sufficient nurses in our country to work in homes, communities, and hospitals. Thus, the healthcare system suffers, ill health, poverty, and ignorance increase, and the economy of our country suffers. Nurses are the future of a healthy nation. At least some of you must be aware of the recent protest that went on in Kerala to increase the salary. And what did the management do? They came. And my sisters yesterday also, why did you agree? You know you have no time, why did you agree? I said, it is Nurses' Day. And I am a nurse, so I want to feel that I am a nurse because I will become young with the people and more energetic. Thank you once again. May God bless you all. Have a nice day.
Inspiring us with your words of wisdom. I delighted to have Dr. M. Venkatraya Prabhu sir, member Kanachur Health Sciences Advisory Council on this auspicious occasion. I request sir to share his insightful thoughts on this occasion.
Into insignificant things, but nevertheless I will try to do justice to what I am expected to do. Practically speaking, when I sit along with director to select either faculty for nursing or working nurses, the first question that I ask is, why did you take up this profession? The expected answer I want to hear is that the word service. That's the expected answer. Anything else doesn't matter. Service to the suffering humanity. That's the expected answer. The next question I ask is, expected answer is Florence Nightingale. Because I don't think that anybody should be in the profession without this much general knowledge. That is Florence Nightingale and her contribution to nursing profession. Now, as has been told, nurses are most important people at the bedside, and I don't have to teach you that, there are 3 H's: hand, heart and the head. Hand, heart and the head, triangle. Hand, because you have to have the skills, you do hands-on work. No nurse will be sitting in a place, you will be doing hands-on work. That means you should have the skills which you acquire based on the theory teaching as well as practical learning. And constantly it is upgraded from beginning till the end. So hands-on skills. Next thing is mind. Mind, because you have to learn to take decisions very quickly, proactively and quickly, not reactively, proactively. So you should know your subject and you should know what to do when and how quickly. It cannot be too little and too late. It has to be done at the right time, and many a time it will be on your own, and with the doctors may not be around also. So that is another thing. Now, coming to the heart, I am not talking of heart in the anatomical sense. The nurse has to be kind-hearted, quote unquote. Kind-hearted means that emotions are said to be at the heart. So the most important thing in a nurse is expected to be kind to everyone. There's a saying, cure rarely, comfort mostly, console always. Many a time a disease cannot be cured, in which case then nurse must give that comfort meaning talking nicely and console the patient. So this holds more for certain incurable diseases like malignancies or degenerative diseases. So all these things are known to you, I don't have to teach you. Now coming to the importance of today, Florence Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820, and in a very aristocratic family, and she was born in the city of Florence in Italy, where her parents had gone for a prolonged honeymoon. So she was born, although her parents were British citizens, they went to Italy, and she was born in the city of Florence. She was named Nightingale, And as she grew up, the call of service from God made her take up the profession of nursing. Although at that time nursing as a profession was not very well established and her parents were not very keen or happy for her to take up that thing. But then she did what she expected she had to do. Now, coming to that era between 1820 to 1910, that's the 90 years that she lived. And that era was called Victorian era because Queen Victoria ruled the sun never sets on the British Empire. Means at any time of the day, sun shone on some British territory, starting from Britain itself on one side and earlier Americas, India and then Australia and New Zealand. So that much was the strength of the British Empire, and Queen Victoria's reign was considered to be the most peaceful. End of Napoleonic Wars in 1815 and the beginning of First World War in 1914. That era was said to be peaceful, but even in that peaceful time, Crimean War came. Crimean War was fought between the Russian Empire, Tsar's Russian Empire on one side, and the Ottoman Turks helped by the Allies, that is French and the British. British always go in where there is trouble, so therefore that was the Allied side. And the war theatre was in Crimea, place where today Ukraine war is being fought by Russia. History is repeating itself. That time it was in Crimea. And the injured people were brought to Istanbul or Constantinople, earlier name. That was in Turkey. So there was a lot of requirement for the injured soldiers to be taken care of from the base hospital, not in the war front. Along with her, and she took care of the injured soldiers, and always the pain of battlefield is more in the night time. The pain is more because one is more aware of the pain. That's the time when she went down with the lamp and inquired at the welfare of the soldiers and made them feel better. So that is why the night going down with the lamp in night and making somebody feel better. That is the spirit of the profession. That is, you are working without sleep day and night, more so in the night. So therefore, all those things came to be known. And most importantly, at that point in time, the only known antiseptic was acetyl salicylic acid, and that is what she used to dress the wounds and bring the infection rate almost from 100% to something like 10%. This is statistically proven. When she returned to UK, she started the first nursing school attached to St. Thomas Hospital, which later belonged to the King's College London. And there was a certain degree of jealousy for her from the doctors in the Guy's Hospital London. That's what I read, that she was considered to be more famous than the doctors. The doctors were jealous of her. That's the Guy's Hospital London. Guy's Hospital London, I had a short stint. It's a great place. Anyway, she was responsible to start the first nursing school, and you take an oath after Florence Nightingale when you start your profession, and then lighting of the lamp is very well known how important it is, a step in your life. And the highest medal of honor is Florence Nightingale Florence Nightingale Medal of Honor. And she was responsible for even starting nursing profession on a scientific footing across the Atlantic, that is in US, by encouraging Linda Richards, her contemporary, who did the same thing what she did in UK, she did in US, starting nursing college. Then there is one important part of the history that I learnt by reading, that I call as a near miss. Near miss means that Crimean War was fought between 1853 to 1855, or 2.5 years, 1855, almost touching 1856. By that time, she had become very much curious about British India, British ruled India, and she had accessed the archival records of East India Company to understand what are the public health problems in India. There were two things, cholera and plague. She had studied all that and she had got a report ready to that is recommendations as how to prevent and treat cholera in India, how to prevent and treat plague in India. It is not that I am talking from imagination, it is based on archives. It's there in the history. And she wanted to come to India next as her project. Unfortunately, what happened was 1858, the so-called Sepoy Mutiny or the first war of Indian independence, and therefore the then East India Company told her not to go to India because of the safety, because the British soldiers themselves were not safe, so how to allow a lady to go into India. So therefore her entry to India was avoided, and later of course her health was not permitting her to come here, so therefore this is what I call as a near miss, means to would have she had come to India, then history of India would have been little more different than what happened later. Of course there were other people like Ronald Ross came to India and then studied malaria, and the first Nobel Prize went to Ronald Ross. So many things have happened due to British which have been for good, but this one Florence Nightingale couldn't come to India because of that. That's a fact. So these are some of the thoughts which came to my mind, which I have expressed today loudly on this occasion. And I can tell you one thing, you should be very proud that the quality of nurses and the training of nurses of India is such that the nursing professionals from this country are regarded very highly abroad. And I can tell it first hand because I worked in US also, and I met in Loma Linda University, I had met nursing professionals and allied health professionals of India who have been regarded very, very highly there. In fact, when I was there, I was taken, when Loma Linda University, California is very close to Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is the place. While in Los Angeles you visit Hollywood, and while in Hollywood you visit the Universal Studios. So therefore I went to all these places thanks to my friendship with the allied health professionals and nursing. So they have always been friendly everywhere in the world, and they have made a mark. With these few words, I thank the organizers for having asked me to come today and say a few words on this occasion. May God bless all of you, and may God bless the nursing profession. Thank you.
For your inspiring words. Taking the momentum forward, it is time to hear when achievements are celebrated together. The Nurses Day celebration commenced on 5th May 2026. Mr. Abdul Rahman, Director, Kanachur Institute of Medical Science and Research Center, inaugurated the ceremony and marked the beginning of Nurses Week, which was followed by Hand Hygiene Day observation, for which Mr. Nikki, HOD, Department of Nursing Foundation, was the resource person, which was then followed by the poster competition on the theme Empowered Nurses, Healthier World. On 6th May, cultural competitions such as Mehendi, photography and cartoon drawing were conducted, followed by the energetic Campus FIFA Frenzy Sports event on 7th May. The celebrations continued on 8th May with cultural competitions including hairstyle, rangoli and best out of waste. On 9th May, awareness and professional development sessions on organ donations, turning tragedy into triumph and building resilience and optimism in nursing were conducted by Dr. Rohan Moniso and Dr. Vithoba Narayan Malkar to inspire and educate students. Indoor sports events like chess and carom were held on 11th May. Now we present a documentary showcasing the glimpses of competitions conducted during the Nurses Week. I kindly request everyone to sit back and enjoy the presentation. distribution ceremony for the various competitions conducted as a part of Nurses Day celebrations.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on the days. Sister Dr. Alfonsa and Cheryl, our chief guest of today's program. Mr. Abdul Rahman sir, Director, Kanachur Institute of Medical Sciences. Dr. M.V. Prabhu sir, Member, Kanachur Advisory Council. Dr. Rohan Monis, Chief Administrative Medical Officer and Medical Officer of Kanachur Hospital and Research Center. Our Nursing Superintendent, Madam Irene, Mrs. Joshi, Deputy Nursing Superintendent, Professor Shireen Joseph, Vice Principal of the Nursing College, and Mrs. Carol, SNA Advisor, and all the invitees, all the staffs of the Kanachur Hospital, the wardens, campus officer, all the nursing students. Very good morning to all of you, and a very happy International Nurses Day 2026. As we had planned to celebrate this International Nurses Day, a month ago we started planning what we could do, what we could organize. And 1 week of the whole Nurses Week celebrated was planned, and we celebrated it. And it was along with our all hospital staff nurses. Various competitions were organized, and for all the competitions we have almost many participants were there, and many have won prizes. To announce this prize list, I call upon Mr. Ashish, lecturer, Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, to come forward and announce the list of all the winners of the cultural competitions as well as the sports competition. And I request our chief guest, Dr. Sister Alfonsa, as well as other dignitaries, to join in honoring the winners of all these events.
Good morning all, to respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, esteemed faculties, nursing staffs, and my dear students. As we celebrated Nurses Week under the title of Nursara-2026 with the inspiring theme, Our Nurses, Our Future, Empowered Nurses, Save Lives. We have truly witnessed the creativity, dedication, enthusiasm, and the brilliance of our nursing students and nursing staffs through the various competitions conducted through the week. The wholehearted participation and the teamwork displayed by everyone made this celebration vibrant and memorable. I feel honored to announce the winners of the competition held during this special week. So let's begin with the culture events. So I would like to invite Dr. Sister Alfonsa and Cheryl. Kindly request to honor the prizes to the winners. Nebisa and Sandra Suresh, staff nurses. So first, Krishna Priya H, 4th year BSc Nursing. Come first. Competition, second, Leah Elizabeth Dixer and Alina Binoy, 4th year BSc Nursing. So first is Fatimatul Jumi and Anaina, 3rd year BSc Nursing. So third competition, photography. Second goes to Adira S, staff nurse. First, Adira S. Any staffs can come. Photography second, Adira S. Any staff can. So first goes to Archita Joji, third year BSc Nursing. So fourth competition, cartoon competition. Second goes to Feba Anna Reggie, first year BSc Nursing. Feba Anna Reggie. First goes to Krishna Priya, fourth year BSc Nursing. So first goes to Krishna Priya, fourth year BSc Nursing. So next competition, hairstyle. Second goes to George and Maria Babu, fourth year BSc Nursing. First goes to Jacqueline Joshi and Jismol Jijo, fourth year BSc Nursing. Bengali competition. First goes to Godwin and Hidasri, second year BSc. First goes to Amrita Jayar and Nidisha, fourth year BSc Nursing. Best out. Second goes to Jinisha Montero and Flavia Tansia, second year BSc Nursing. And the first goes to Swatik and Krishna Priya H, fourth year BSc Nursing. So next quiz competition. Second goes to Mohammad Mihraj M, third year BSc Nursing. Mohammad Mihraj. First goes to Muhammad Afridi, first year BSc Nursing. Boys. Second goes to Alan Tomey and Ebin Johnson, staff nurse. Second. First goes to Eldo B and Jobin Andrews, fourth year BSc Nursing. For girls, second Akshada and Elsa P. Jacob, fourth year BSc Nursing. And first goes to Vilita and Mariam Ipti, second year BSc Nursing. Chess for boys, second Siddharth 80, third year BSc Nursing. First Gagan Prasad NP, fourth year BSc Nursing. Gagan Prasad. Chess for girls, second Abhirami, first year BSc Nursing. Abhirami. First goes to Riya Shaji, fourth year BSc Nursing. This is girls penalty shootout. Second goes to fourth year BSc Nursing, Spain. Fourth year BSc Nursing. The first goes to third year BSc Nursing, Germany. Third year BSc students. Archida and team. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to call Dr. M. Venkatrai Prabhu, member Kanachur Health Sciences Advisory Council, for handovering the football trophies. So runners up, before giving the runners up trophy, I would like to thank fourth year BSc Nursing students for the constant support and the beautiful runners up trophies. Okay, thank you. So runners up are the staff team, Amal Tomi and team. Runners up, staff, hospital staff team, Amal Tomi and team. Boys. Staff team, boys. Amal Tomi. Staff. goes to Spain, fourth year boys, Midilaj and team. Champions. So fourth year BSc Nursing students, Midilaj and team.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite Dr. Professor Moli Saldana, Principal of Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, to announce the students and staffs who have achieved academic excellence.
Once again, good morning to all. The nurses, on this auspicious day, that is International Nurses Day, we would like to recognize some of our staffs as well as the students who excelled in their academics, who excelled in their extracurricular activities, as well as who excelled in their profession. So I would like to announce the Best Intern Award, the Best Student Nurse Award, the Teaching Excellence Award of UG, Teaching Excellence Award PG, and the Scholastic Pinnacle Award. I request our Director Sir, Mr. Abdul Rahman, to kindly hand over these awards to the names as I announce it. The Best Intern Nurse Award goes to Anne Maria Binoy. Shirin. Student Nurse Award goes to Mr. Tabush R. The Teaching Excellence Award UG goes to Mr. Amal. The Teaching Excellence Award PG goes to Mrs. Carol Karishma Alphonsus. The Scholastic Pinnacle Award goes to Ms. Sriranjini V of our own college, who secured 9 subjects ranks, who secured second rank overall in second year, third year BSc Nursing examination, who secured first rank and gold medal winner of RGHS in final year BSc Nursing amongst 80 colleges. So as the award is presented, the SNA and the faculty would like to recognize her achievement and present her with a gold medal. Thank you. Next, I call upon Mrs. Irene Madam, the NS of our hospital, to continue with the award list.
Good morning, one and all. So, a part of Nurses Week celebrations, today we recognize and appreciate the dedication, compassionate teamwork and professionalism of our nurses. These awards are a small token of appreciation for your sincere service and commitment to patient care. I will now invite the prize winners to come forward. As I announce your names, kindly step onto the stage to receive your prizes. I request the director, sir, to hand over the prizes. For best bedside nurse. So third place goes to Mr. Vinod Kumar from CCU. If staff is not the supervisor, come to the stage and collect the prize. Sujata. Vinod.
Center supervisor.
Place goes to Mrs. Basavanta Shobha Susan from Female Medicine Ward. Mrs. Nantini R from ED or ICU. For best groomed nurse, the prize goes to Miss Rupita from Special Ward. Okay. Congenial nurse, Miss Rukmini K. Award goes to third place surgery OPD Mrs. Gracie Lobo. Mrs. Gracie Lobo. Yes. Next one. Ranjini, come. So second place goes to Medicine Female Ward. Female Ward, all the staffs please come forward. with the supervisor. Yeah, come. Yes, first place goes to whom? It is NICU. NICU, please come forward. Ranjini sister, please come forward.
Who else is there?
Come.
All staff.
NICU pediatric also, pediatric ward also, if anybody is there, please come forward. Come fast. So next will be the, so one minute. So consolation prizes are there. So Miss Devu from ENT ward, male ENT ward. Miss Devu. Yes. So next is Sushmita from female surgery ward. I don't think Sushmita is there. Please come, supervisor, please come. Next, Lavanya from OT. From OT, Lavanya. Nobody is there? So supervisor can take the prize. And next, Mr. Bhushan from ED. Mr. Bhushan from ED. As when I requested director sir to give all the nurses as a token of gift, so he has agreed without any objection. So I want to call upon all the supervisors to collect to respective wards gift from director sir. So first Mrs. Ranjini Devi. Mrs. Ranjini Devi. Second, Mrs. Reena. Third, Veena Pratima D'Souza. Next will be Rasina. Pramoda. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
It is time to hear from the leader who transforms our institution vision into reality every single day. To motivate the gathering audience, I have the honor of inviting our director, Mr. Abdul Rahman sir, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all of you gathered here. Respected Dr. Sister Alfonsa and Cheryl, the Superior Nirmala Convent Ullal, respected Dr. Professor M.E. Prabhu sir, the member of the Health Sciences Advisory Council, Dr. Rohan Monis, Chief Administrative Medical Officer, Professor Dr. Mali Saldana, the Principal of Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, Professor Shireen ma'am, the Vice Principal of Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, Irene madam, the Chief Matron of Kanachur Hospital, Sister Josie madam, the Deputy Nursing Matron, the member of the SNA, all the dear faculties, my dear nurses, interns and all the students. First of all, happy International Nurses Day 2026 and welcome to Nursara the 2026. Today, as we come to the culmination of the week-long Nurses Day celebrations. It started last Tuesday and today we are here on the day of International Nurses Day. We are concluding the celebration, but as I told you on the day of inauguration, every day the Nurses Day should be celebrated because every day they make a difference in everybody's life. In the patient, they bring smile. So every day is the International Nurses Day. So a big round of applause and a cheer for all the nurses and all the budding nursing students and the interns here. The energy in the auditorium is very low. I mean, either you are having juice, that is why you are not clapping. But I see that when your fellow colleagues are getting the prizes, maybe it is because of, I don't know, there was one small, our Deputy Chief Minister, D.K. Shivkumar, one speech in the assembly he had told, why there is no hairs in the palm? Anybody know? Because we are having hair on our skin, on your face, everywhere. Men will have on the face and everywhere. But why not in the palm? Because when somebody is, getting some prizes or when somebody excels, you always will be scratching the hand like, why I didn't get the prize, why I didn't get the prize. So because of that this is the palm, it is one area like, I didn't get the prize. Yeah. This, you'll be doing something, some action in the palm. So hair doesn't grow in the palm. I mean, on a lighter note, that was told by our present Deputy Chief Minister in the floor of the assembly. So similarly, I can see the same feeling is running in our nurses maybe. That I got, so in the competition not everybody got the prizes. But let us all cheer for our nurses and the nursing professionals and the students who have chosen this professional path, one of the noblest professional path after the doctors, which you are equal to them, you are nowhere lesser than them. So let us all cheer for them first. Okay. So congratulations all the winners, congratulations all the participants who have participated and ensured that you have given a good competition for those winners. And see, everyone is a champion in their own way. Not everybody can become the winners, but we have to try to do our best, and that is where today if you are not won, tomorrow again you will not win, but one fine day you will definitely get the success. So that is, success is not instant. You will never get success instantly. For all my dear students as well as my nurses, success or happiness, you don't get it instantly. It is, you need to work hard day and night. There are a lot of sacrifices to be done for this, to be happy, to get success also. So we all need to work towards that. And first of all, I would like to thank our chief guest, Sister Alfonsa Anchrel, Madam. The reason, because an experienced person, when they give a speech, what it is, the experience speaks. I'm sure when she was telling her life experiences, the two experiences, what she has experienced, that when she told, I'm sure everybody would have taken some lesson out of it. For the nurses as well as the interns or the nursing students who are gathered here, you would have taken a small lesson from that speech. Why I am telling you this is, the Kanachur institution is always working towards empowering our student. The Kanachur Academy of the General Education, the motto itself is empowerment for excellence. So what we do here is empowering our students, empowering our staffs, so that they can deliver better, they can deliver best to our students, so that the students who are our ambassadors of our institutions, when they go far and wide in the world to remotest corners of this world and serve there, render their service there, their work will reflect where they have studied, their work will reflect where they have attained this knowledge from, and that is the credit which will ultimately, that is the happiness what we as an institution get when you become success. When you become success, wherever you are, not today, maybe tomorrow, whichever day it is, when you become success, that is the day the institution feels proud and we feel we are succeeding in what we wanted to achieve, and that is the continuous progress and continuous process, in fact. So on this International Nurses Day, I would like to say that the world, about the history, Dr. M.B. Prabhu sir has told the experiences and the importance and all those things has been told by our chief guest. So I'm not here standing here to again repeat the same thing. But one key advice I would like to give my dear students as well as the nurses. As I told you, keep reading, inculcate an habit of reading books. In the inaugural speech, I had told our nurses to take reading as a hobby and make it an habit. Anybody who have taken in this 1 week, taken this advice and picked up a book and started reading a book for whatever reasons, instead of surfing the phones, anybody here? You? Good. At least one. Okay, two. So, reading, as the chief guest also was telling you, it improves your knowledge, it improves your capability to understand things, because lot of things when you read, your mind is at, like, constantly when you're reading, there is constantly there are so many things coming into your mind, and you start imagining, you start thinking actively. But today what has happened is, today the generation what we live today in this world, we have become more adapted, more digital for all the information and all those things. So we just see a 30-second reel or a video and we start keep scrolling the videos and waste our time. You might get some information but not the knowledge. So you need to improve your knowledge. You have chosen one of the noblest profession, as I told you, but then for this it needs a lot of dedication and hard work, and you should need to develop empathy and the love for the people you are trying to care for. So that will come only when you make sure that you are happy. To make you happy, you have to get into good habits of reading, taking good care of yourself, grooming well, making you feel that you are special and you are, you are the best. When you feel you are the best, you can give the best to the others. So that, I want to say that first, let us make sure that we feel confident. The confidence comes when you are empowered. The confidence comes from the knowledge. The confidence comes from the skill. The confidence comes from the work, the things what you learn from your seniors, from your teachers. Confidence does not come just like that. You need to know that what you are doing is the right thing. What you are doing is not going to harm others, your patient, your fellow colleagues. It is not going to harm. Even your words, when you speak words before you think, if you don't think before you speak, you might break somebody's trust, you might break somebody's heart, which you will not be able to fix it, because even after ages, even if you have asked sorry with that person whom you have hurt, after certain time, again that person, once they will say that once upon a time you have told such words you had used. So that feeling of hurt will be always there. So think before you speak. Think what you don't want others to do for yourself, we should not do for others. When you speak something about others, we should ensure that even if they speak the same thing about me or us, we will not like it. So keep these things in mind. Empower yourself, get good skills, and don't waste your time by simply watching videos and all the unnecessary things what in the social media what you get. Improve your knowledge by reading books and all the other things, all the good things what is available for you at your disposal, and take good care of yourself and contribute to the development of the institution, that is our hospital, our institution. And I would like to finally say that you are all the stars of our institution, and I would like to say that you have been working well, you have been studying well, but do that what makes you more happy, and the happiness will bring you success. And with this few words, I would like to conclude my the speech, and I thank Sister Alfonsa Madam for having accepted our invitation. And the reason also I should tell why I wanted her, because when I was small, I used to go to this Nirmala, whenever any deliveries used to happen in Ullal, means it will happen in ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆದದ್ದು ನಿರ್ಮಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. it should be either it should be Nirmala hospital or it is at home when we were small. So I still remember, it's a very quiet place going there. So when madam was asking, we don't have any chief guest, so I said, it struck to my mind, we should call. I didn't know of course that Sister Alfonsa, who is heading that place though, but I said, why don't we call madam? So they said she will not accept and all those things, but she refused twice, but third time when Dr. Rohan convinced her, she has agreed and she has come. A big thank you for you, madam, sister. And I'm sure the words, your speech has touched everybody's heart, and definitely I'm sure that they will take your piece of advice to empower themselves and be one of the best nurses the world has ever seen. So with these few words, I thank you, all of you, and God bless you. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir. Management.
We express our heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Chief Guest as a gesture of appreciation for accepting our invitation and being with us today, despite of your busy schedule.
the hearts and hands whose dedication made today possible. I now have the pleasure of invite Ms. Ananya, SNA co-advisor, to propose the vote of thanks.
One and all gathered here. As we conclude this vibrant week-long celebration of Nursara in honor of International Nurses Day, I stand here with a heart full of gratitude. First and foremost, I express my deepest gratitude to the Almighty for His abundant grace and blessings that have made this day truly special. On this momentous and joyous occasion, I take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed chairman, Dr. Haji U.K. Monu sir, in his absence. I am grateful to have Dr. Sister Alfonso Anshel as a chief guest. Your presence and your words have deeply inspired our nursing community to continue serving with compassion. Thank you, sir. We are honored to have Mr. Abdul Rahman sir, Director, Kanachur Institute of Medical Sciences, for his endless support in all our endeavors. I am very much obliged to thank Dr. M. VLTV Prabhu, Member, Kanachur Health Sciences Advisory Council, Dr. Rohan Monas, Chief Administrative Medical Officer, Kanachur Hospital and Research Center. We deeply value your support throughout this event. I take this opportunity to thank Professor Dr. Moni Sardana, Principal, Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, for being the pillar of strength for the students and for overseeing every detail of this week-long event. We extend our gratitude to Mrs. Irene Sardana, Nursing Superintendent, and Mrs. Josie Paul, Deputy Nursing Superintendent, Kanachur Hospital and Research Center. Your clinical leadership ensures that the spirit of nursing is upheld every day. I owe a deep debt of gratitude to Mrs. Sharon Joseph, Vice Principal, Mrs. Carol Karishma, SNA Advisor, Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences, for their meticulous planning and constant supervision behind the success of this event. Today, our hearts are full as we reflect on the success of this event. I thank all the staff nurses, supervisors of Kanachur Hospital and Research Center, all faculties and students of Kanachur College of Nursing Sciences for being part of this. I take this opportunity to thank the IT department, media, Kanachur Cafe, housekeeping staff, without which this event would be incomplete. I also thank wardens of both hostels for your support. Finally, a big shout out to all the students and the SMA team for your active participation to make this week a great success.